Today.
Good.
You been good? It's been okay? Okay. So before we get started, just like our last session that we talked about, before we got started, I mentioned to you about confidentiality. And I told you that anything that you share with me stays with me. Remember, it's like me keeping your secret. So anything that you share with me, Miss Sloan would keep, and I would keep it to myself unless I feel like you are in danger. Okay? You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So when we spoke the last time, we done some exploring about Romeo. You rated your reaction, and we did a graphic organizer about what do you know about Romeo. We talked about your likes and your dislikes, and we talked about things that you were good at, and we talked about things that you need to work on. Right. So with those two things that you needed to work on, we had talked about that you would work on raising your hand in class instead of getting out of your seat. And we also talked about that you would work on completing your homework. So I've spoken with your teacher, and he has reported back to me that you have made improvement on raising your hand in the classroom, that you are in the group. You know, you're in a group, and that you have made improvement raising your hand. However, we need to continue to work on making sure that you are completing your homework and turning it back in. So that's something that we will continue to work on that. And he also shared with me some other concerns that we will talk about a little bit today. But before we get into that, I wanted to know, is there anything that you want to talk about today?
Science.
You want to talk about science? What about science?
Like my favorite subject. And I want to be a scientist and a baseball player when I grow up.
Okay. So I didn't hear the second part.
Oh,
You said science.
and a baseball player.
Yeah, but I was asking, remember I said, what do you want to talk about? And you said
Oh.
science.
Science.
And I said, what particular about science do you want to talk about?
Like far as
You want to talk about is science
storms.
storms.
Science storm.
Okay. Well, we can talk about science and talk about storms, but you know, when you come see Miss Sloan, what we normally talk about is things that I can turn around and I can help you with. So, are you having problems with science, or I thought science was one of your favorite subjects?
I'm having problems with math.
Okay, so you're having problems with math. Okay, so we can look at that. Can you tell me exactly what you're having problems with math?
Times.
Time. So does time means your multiplications? Okay. So when you say you're having problems, do you know your multiplication facts, or is the fact that do you know how to solve the multiplication problems, or is the fact that you don't know your multiplication facts?
I know how to solve them, but some of them are real hard and I need help on.
Can you?
Because it be boys versus girls and sometimes. And I don't like when boys versus girls because they all be yelling at you when you get it wrong.
Okay. So let's look at this. Can you give me an example
Like,
of a multiplication problem? Can you just write it right here for me, like a multiplication problem? Okay, so this multiplication says 8 times 7. So this is what you have. Is it that you don't know what 8 times 7 is? So okay,
you times 8 7 times, and when you count it, it's like real hard because you lose count.
okay. So it sounds like to me that you're having that you need to understand your multiplication
Mhm.
facts. So I can help you with that, and I can talk to Mr. Fazell. Maybe we can look at getting you some multiplication flashcards that you can do. So we'll look at multiplication flashcards. What else do you think could help you? Flashcards.
Dice. Like you roll it. It's like
Well,
if it's like 6 times like 2 or like 6 times that, and then write it down on a piece of paper, and then you say you count them, and that's the answer.
okay, so I know. So you said games. I have something in my room. So you more like a like games, a multiplication game.
Mhm.
That's what it sounds like to me. I have some of that in my classroom, and I also have a multiplication puzzle.
Yes, I want to do it. Can I do it?
Okay, so what I hear is that you're having problems, and that you don't like when students yell at you for getting your answers wrong. So I can imagine that doesn't make you feel good. Feel good when you get yelled at. So to help you with your math, we're gonna start with you learning in depth your multiplication facts, and by doing that, you can do multiplication flashcards, multiplication games, and I have puzzles as well. And so for your flashcards, you might want to spend 10 minutes. 10 minutes. You spend about 10 minutes. A day. Okay, I'm doing it.
When everybody's gone for specials, I can just come ask the teacher if I can go in there with him, and I can do some of my flashcards for 10 minutes, and then go back to specials.
You know what? I like how you're advocating for yourself, that you're willing to give up time in special, whether it's art, music, or gym, to take 10 minutes to do flashcards for multiplication. I like that you're self-advocating for yourself. So I think that is a good plan, and we would definitely talk to Mr. Fazell, and I don't believe he would have a problem with that. Okay?
Or during
I think,
recess.
okay.
During recess.
Well, we'll see. Let's start with the special first. Let's stick with your first plan.
Specials.
And let's look at specials to see if Mr. Fazell will be okay that you would spend the 10 minutes there. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Now, so we've talked about how we can help you with your math. And another thing that you mentioned to me, recently you mentioned to me, is bullying. Okay? And when we spoke in our last session, we also talked about bullying, that you felt like you was being bullied on your way home, and that we went over some things that you can do. And you kind of mentioned to me recently about 2 boys messing with you here now in the classroom. So what I want us to do first is to look at a video about bullying, but what you can do about how you can handle bullying. Okay, so
Okay.
let's look at the video.
How come y'all know the password?
It's my password that I made up, so I have to know it because I made it up. Okay, can you see?
Mhm.
Okay,
That's nasty now.
just pay attention to the video, okay?
is McGruff. I'm the crime dog. I don't just fight crime, I take a bite out of crime. I also scratch fleas. Not really. I just threw that in to see if you were paying attention. Hi, I'm McGruff. I'm a protector. I try to stop things before they happen. This is where my office is. You knew that, because you can read.
McGruff?
That's me. Most people don't recognize me without my coat on. Her name was Miss Therese. Her daughter Samantha Therese was acting strange.
Well, Samantha, I don't know what's wrong. She's barely eating. She's crying a lot. And last night, she said she's quitting the ballet.
Quitting ballet seemed reasonable to me. I told Miss Therese I'd see what I could do. I started my investigation at the playground to see if my nephew Scruff had any idea what was going on with Samantha. I explained the situation to him.
Oh man, I think I might know what happened.
I nodded to indicate I was listening and he should continue.
Last week in ballet, 2 girls were bullying her.
Did you help her out?
No, I was scared they'd pick on me too.
He hadn't stood up for his community.
What's my community?
Your community is the world around you. Your neighborhood. Your friends. If you want it to be a nice place, you have to step up and help stop bullying.
I didn't know what to do.
It's okay to be afraid, but it's easier to help than you think. Just be a friend. Stand up. Go over to her. And together, you can pirouette out of trouble.
Can we just walk away?
I nodded again, but this time it meant our conversation was over. I left hoping that the next time Scruff sees bullying in progress, he'll show his community a little more respect. Sammy, this is McGruff, the crime dog.
Am I in trouble?
Depends. You steal my socks out of the dryer last week?
No.
I didn't think so. May I come in? Sammy, I'm here to find out what's bothering you.
Nothing really.
I detected 15 ballet posters. Like I said, detecting is part of my job. Boy, you must really love ballet.
I have to quit. I'm too fat to wear a leotard. All the girls say so.
All the girls?
Mindy and Bernita, they say so.
Bullying.
I thought they were my friends, but they said having to look at all my fat was making them sick.
Well, that's not very...
Let me stop right there. Romeo, when Sammy just said that when the two of the girls said that she was too big to be in leotard, what kind of bullying is that?
Calling people names.
Calling people names. So that's kind of
being
like,
mean.
and being mean. So like being as verbal, right?
Mhm.
And so, Samantha, did you see all these pictures that she has on her wall of ballet?
Mhm.
Do you think she really likes ballet?
No. I mean, yes.
Yes, she does like ballet, but because she's being teased,
She wanna quit.
she quit. Okay, she did quit, and is that a good thing?
No.
No, it's not. All right, let's see what McGruff is gonna say to her.
Friendly, that's not true. What you gotta do is stop, talk, and walk.
Stop, talk, and walk.
That's right. It's about self-respect, Sammy. You've gotta let the bullies know you're not gonna let them bother you. Respect yourself. First, stop listening to the bullies.
How?
Keep it simple. Ignore them. Shrug your shoulders. Look them in the eye. Then, talk.
But what do I say?
You can say anything. Make a joke. Say you don't believe what they're saying. Tell them you got someplace to be. Whatever.
Then I just walk away?
Stop, talk, and walk. That's how you show yourself some respect and put a stop to bullying.
Well, I'll try.
Atta girl.
Okay, what are the 3 things that McGruff said we should do?
Stop,
Stop,
talk, and walk.
stop, talk, and walk. So those are some things that you could do if you feel like that you're being teased, even when you're walking home or here at school. You have a question? Stop, talk, and walk. And so, when he said stop, what was one thing you could remember that he said to stop? But then for her to stop what?
They make a funny joke
Right.
or
She,
say something like, "Hey, you got
exactly.
somewhere else to be."
Stop. She said she can make a joke or just don't even listen to him. You're absolutely right. All right. And then she said just walk away. Okay. So let's watch this.
Get it? She's speaking whale because you're fat.
Stop.
What?
Roasted carrots.
Hi, Sammy. Want to stretch somewhere else?
Frozen
Thanks.
carrots.
I was
She
just
said
about
stop
to walk.
frozen carrots.
Let's go.
And so Samantha and Scruff made the right choice. I hope you'll take the lessons you learned today and
Who are you talking to? Are you for real?
Lessons are lame.
you're never gonna make friends with that attitude.
We're friends.
Oh, nice coordination.
I hate you.
I hate you too.
You see, that's the point. You won't have real friends if you only see the bad things about people.
What do you mean? I see all sorts of things about people. You're a computer nerd, and you, mister, are so 1980.
These kids are so observant. The whole truth is that people are different in some goofy ways and in some great ways.
Like how Mindy has a big nose, but is a fast runner?
I'm aerodynamic.
That's the right idea. It might take some practice to see the good stuff about people, but you can do it. Well, until next time, I'm McGruff the Crime Dog, and I'll always be here to help you take a bite out of crime.
All right. So what did you think about the video?
It was good.
It was good. So let's kind of shift a little bit. Okay, so it was good. Did you learn anything from the video that can help you? Okay, can you tell me 1 to 2 things that you learned?
Stop talking. I'm out.
Stop, talk, and walk. Okay, was there anything else?
Just say stop throwing carrots.
Oh, well, yeah, if you want to use it, or Romeo can come up with his own funny thing to say. You want to try it? Okay, you got a funny thing that you can say?
Stop frozen veggies.
Stop frozen veggies. Okay. The students that you having problems with here at school, I want to try an exercise with you. You okay with that? Okay, it's called the empty chair. Okay, so this chair is empty, and I want you to pretend that the person who is bothering you is sitting in this chair. Okay, and I want you to say whatever you're feeling about them bothering you, about them bullying you. I want you to be able to say it to this chair.
Stop.
So whoever the person is, you would say their name, and then I want you to say whatever they've been doing, however they've been, you feel like bullying you, that I want you to say their name and say what they've been doing and how it makes you feel. Can you repeat what I want you to do? Okay, tell me what I want you to do.
You want me to tell you how I feel, what they doing, bullying me, and
That's okay.
and see what's gonna happen if I say something like not me, something like stop, or but not let me like you ugly,
Okay,
not
so
funny, you
can I
talk too much.
can I get you to look at me? Okay, so I'm gonna repeat the instructions again. Okay, I want you to pretend. So can you tell me the student name? Can you give me a student name that's been bothering you?
Quentin.
Okay, Quentin. So you're gonna pretend that Quentin is sitting in this chair. Look at the chair. and you're gonna say, Quentin, you have, okay, and you have been wherever he's been doing, and you can say, and it makes me feel, okay, and will you please stop? So you can say Quentin. So you'll say Quentin, and you'll say whatever he's been doing to you. Okay, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he's whatever he's done. You're gonna tell him that.
Okay.
Okay, and then you're gonna say how you feel. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna move back. I'm gonna put the chair right here. Okay. Okay. So you can go ahead and pretend Quentin is sitting there.
Quincy, I want you to stop talking to me. You made me feel sad, and will you please stop?
Okay. How does that make you feel?
Sad.
How does it make you feel to address Quentin?
Happy that I said it.
Exactly. You feel happy that you said that. So that's where I wanted you to do.